Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3 games to 1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt or they're going to keep seeing it.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Savage retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Juan Lagares will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Here comes the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back and bite him.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Michael Lee will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to the defense.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Borges has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Number 3 steps in now. The first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, now the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Pause, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
On the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Here it comes, 2-1. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take. Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Nick Markakis will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will, of course, take on the American League champion Cleveland Indians. And congratulations to them on the season they've put together. Chad Harris will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. Ball 1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
One 0 on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you, if you hit that ball in the middle of July, it might be 10 rows deep. It's a fastball here, and he squares it up perfectly. But the carry is just not the same this time of year, and it's going to wind up being off the wall. So he's going to stop at second base and settle for 2 bases, but he'll be dreaming of hitting that same pitch in the summertime.
In now, Nick Savage. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
2-1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes, 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Mark McGuire will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Number 30 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
David Lee will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder number
Michael
24.
Kadire will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Two. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On Kadire swings and misses here as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
3rd strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this will be fouled away. try again, 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yadier Molina will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For St. Louis, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball two. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Peter Borges, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. A 3-0. And he pops him up back behind second base. Lee is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Oh, and a gift right there. I mean, he falls behind the guy 3-0 and then gets him to pop it up. That'll be a big sigh of relief out there on the mound.
Peter Borges will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Number 34 will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Daniel Murphy will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short, and Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's Juan Lagares. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. On the move is Murphy. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch now. Ball 2 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Third inning, no score to this point. Here comes the 2-0. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the full count offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Number 3 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Matt Keith makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
John Jay will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here's the first offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Nick Markakis will try it again. He flew out his first time. Comes set, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
That's a late swing here on a fastball, but he still squares it up pretty good. If he gets this thing just a little higher, this might be two bases. Instead, it's just right into the third baseman's glove.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Ready with the 2-1. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he pops it up back behind second base. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
No strike.
The 2-0. In there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop
David Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike. Let's go, Cardinals.
One 0 on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here comes the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Into the box now, Michael Kadire. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Markakis under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Nick Savage will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
second baseman, Nick Savage.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Hitters count 2-0. And this is fouled straight back. Now the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. No problem here, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman,
Mark McGuire will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Three-two, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 30 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Brian McCann will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Into the box, number 34. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here, 2-2 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Daniel Murphy will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Pitch on the way. And here's the fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's 1-0 Mets. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now the pitch. On the ground to third. And taking it out there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8,
Peter Borges will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Right back to the curveball and drops it in there for strike 2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now as he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Matt Keith will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Ready on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
3-2, here it is. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jay Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. John Jay will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Michael Lee will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Lee.
Now the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
Now, he's been outstanding so far.
The 2-1 home. In the air to right center. Markakis will wait on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 30 waits on deck. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball's just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. David Lee will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Come on, guys.
First and second now, 1 man out. So 1-1 home. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here he comes on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. Full count, 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Runners are at first and second with one away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Michael Kadire will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Hey, double him up!
First pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Right here.
1-1 pitch on the way. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Borges with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So, nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Brian McCann will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
Now here's a good look from up above here. This ball is just scalded right over the first baseman's head and down into the corner. He'll coast in with a 2-bagger, and that'll bring home 2.
Francisco Liriano is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47, Francisco Liriano.
Standing in now, Jay Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
From the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
One, two. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Nick Markakis will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Chad Harris will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Two pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
In now, Nick Savage. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Daniel Murphy will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First offering on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Pitch on the way. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. On the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
1 out, nobody on. The 3-1 is on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Mark McGuire will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Here we go.
Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-1 coming. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Full count offering on its way. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 0-2 to Molina. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Come on!
Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Belisle will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Matt Belisle. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 72.
Number 3 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
Runner! Get the soda here!
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 30 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
David Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
The 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Here comes a 2-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Peter Borges will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Left fielder, Peter Borges.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he is really looking good now. Hitting all of his spots. They set that target away, and the catcher never even moved.
Come on, rip it anything close.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Ed Easley will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
John Jay will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Now the 0-1 is comes right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Nick Markakis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Right, ready?
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Ready now on 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
From the belt, the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Kadire will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Bud Norris will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Michael Kadire will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Michael Kadire.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another try at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And the shift works out perfectly. 2 away now.
Strikeout and a soft liner here. He's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Matt Carpenter will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
The 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses again, ball 3. Daniel Murphy would be next. Now the 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Borges is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Dylan G will come in and pitch now.
For New York, number 35, Dylan G.
Chad Harris will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Chad Harris.
That's a strike.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Swinging a high bouncer to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Into the box, Nick Savage. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Lagares is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Matt Adams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Matt Adams.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with a man at first. The 1-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 2-2 offering, and he sends one deep down the right field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Josh Edgen will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. Johnny Peralta will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Now it's Shaq's swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And amazing or not, the Mets are back on top. They're your National League champions.
Boy, that's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Brian McCann. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.